Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm a 26-year-old surfer from Canada. And usually that means getting to remote, difficult locations. I actually fell in love with motorcycles living abroad in Mexico for the last couple of years. I owned a couple Honda Navis, which I used to get around town. I had a welded surf rack on one of them mounted, and it was super fun to get around town with my surfboards and to get to different surf spots. But I was definitely always dreaming of coming home and getting a proper dual sport so I could explore the endless backcountry roads, trails, and surf spots here in Canada. And then this June, when I got home from a surf trip to Mexico again, I jumped on Facebook Marketplace and picked up this WR250R. And a lot of people would probably ask me, why didn't I just get a newer Honda CRF300L, which is similar price and a lot newer. It has fancier electronics and a nicer dashboard, etc., etc. A little quieter, easier to ride, a lower seat height. For me, it came down to two things. The Yamaha is significantly lighter. I think it's like 290 pounds instead of 325 or so that the CRF is. And then additionally, the suspension on this bike is significantly stiffer and allows for tunability. So the rear, I can adjust the preload and the dampening, as well as on the front on the shocks. And the shocks on this are like significantly larger and higher performance, and I don't need to rebuild them right away because I'm 6'1" and 190 pounds or 185 depending on how many tacos I eat. But yeah, that's why I bought this bike over the newer, hyped up CRF300L. And a lot of whatever moto vloggers or YouTubers you would call them wouldn't recommend this bike as a first dual sport or dirt bike because of that seat height, but because I'm 6'1", I can still almost flat foot it. When I picked up the bike, it came with a Tusk baggage rack on the back that I've taken off when I've been doing some maintenance, but I will reinstall that. And then we're obviously lacking significant luggage, so that's why I ordered saddlebags. When it came, it had really old dirty oil. Did that oil change already, so I've already done some maintenance on this bike. Did the air filter as well, oil change and some small things, significant cleaning, and then ordered all the parts that we are going to be putting together in this YouTube video. And then my main concern that I haven't addressed yet, and I still haven't ordered the parts, is the fuel capacity. So the stock tank, I think it holds 7.9 liters. That is tiny, and if I want to go on serious adventures here in Nova Scotia and across Canada, I'm going to need significantly more than that. And I've done a bunch of research. There's a few different options. I can get like these flat roto packs fuel containers that are like 1 gallon, 2 gallon, or 3 gallon. I'd get the 1 gallon for this bike because it's a light bike, but they're kind of cumbersome and they're quite expensive. So I was looking, there's like liquid bag kind of carrier thing that is similar capacity and it's more flexible and easier to use, and you can roll it up when it's empty. So in terms of usability, it's significantly better. And then there's the last option, and the most expensive, is I can try and order a new fuel tank, but I will cross that bridge when I cross it. Just to get to the point of the things that I ordered a new sprocket set with a better gearing ratio because it came with a 51 in the rear and I think 13 in the front, so it's been lowered a ton. Stock, it is supposed to be 1343 in the rear, so on the highway it's an absolute mule right now. Not good at all, or even these country roads that are 70 or 80 zones, but it's really torquey in the low range for dirt biking, which has been a blast. And the front sprocket's a little worn out. The rear one still has life left, and then the chain is quite worn out and rusty. So I ordered a new chain and new sprockets, new front of 13 and a new rear of 48. So it's kind of in that middle ground in the sweet spot. So it should be able to do some road and then a lot of dirt biking as well. Importantly, I got new tires. So currently on the bike, I can probably show you. Give me a sec. Oh, look at these beasts. There's the Tractionator Enduro ST. It's like a 90-10 dirt tire, so there's these huge chunks here. Got really good in the dirt, in loose dirt or clay or whatever, but terrible on the road and terrible on gravel too. So I ordered a new rear tire. I have to go grab that. It is right here. I ordered the Kenda. It's a pretty budget tire, but I read really good reviews on Fortnite. The Kenda K270 rear, and then I also got the matching Kenda K270 front tire replacement, because on the front Kenda K670, I think, which is a pretty much 90-10 tire for dirt as well. So I'm going to be converting this bike more over to like an all-purpose general all-arounder. So it'll do decently on the road now, less noise and less vibration, but also still be solid in the off-road, in rocks and in gravel and in dirt. And in terms of suspension, I'm not touching that because I'm quite happy with it. It's firm enough for me, for my skill level, and for what I'll be doing. And then once I get those sprockets and the new chain on, we will install the saddlebags, and then I'll take it out for an adventure. I did also order a camping hammock that's like rolls up and super lightweight, which will go in the saddlebag, and I will take you on a Nova Scotia adventure in the coming week, hopefully this weekend. But if I can't make that happen due to sailing and delays on this build, that will be the following weekend. Hi, Dave. 7:15. Great pace. This, holy, that is warm. Look at that, the curvature here, oh boy. So it was almost slipping a little bit, but I fucking hit the gas hard in second or third gear. You could feel the chain almost slip in this front sprocket. Now I'm going to be putting on the new front sprocket, 13 tooth. This goes in right here. There we go. Ready? And then it'll make a sound? Yeah. Hold on. Right there. We got the link.
Which direction?
The whole, yeah, that way.
Can you check for the slow run?
Yep.
There.
The bike's done. Let's fire it up. So here you can see the results that we've made to the bike. I've remounted the Tusk saddlebag kind of rack. This came with the bike when I bought it used. We got some fresh tires. I've tested these out. That's why they're dirty. Went dirt biking yesterday. I don't have a GoPro mount for my helmet, so unfortunately I don't have all the amazing footage I got yesterday. New chain. It already looks worn out, but it's a fresh chain, you can see. And then the new sprocket set. So we got the 48 tooth on the rear. It used to be 51. And in the front, you can't see, but it's below the cover. But we now have a 13 on the front. It used to be 14. A little bit less torque, but it's much better on the cruising on the road now, so we can do more adventure riding. Got it up to over 110 yesterday on the highway, so that's very good. And then we got new front tires, lovely. These two tires are much better on the road, which I'm thrilled about. And then today we got one more goodie I'm going to install on the bike. We got some Rhino Walk saddlebags, so I will try and film putting them on the bike. But yeah, other than that, the bike is mostly built out, and I'm going to try and film some adventures and some camping stuff with it.